In the vast, silent void of space, a humble starship, the USS Enterprise, embarked on a 5-year mission not just to explore strange new worlds, but to illuminate the very essence of what it means to be human. Star Trek, which launched in 1966, was far more than a science fiction television show. It was an audacious philosophy, a vibrant canvas for societal commentary, and a soaring testament to optimism, all cloaked in the thrilling adventures of a starfaring crew. It dared to present a future where humanity had largely overcome its earthly divisions, focusing instead on shared exploration, intellectual curiosity, and the profound moral dilemmas that arise when encountering the truly alien. This wasn't about ray guns and spaceships for their own sake. It was about the infinite diversity in infinite combinations, a vision so potent it continues to resonate, provoke, and inspire generations to look not just to the stars, but inward. At the heart of Star Trek's enduring power lies its unwavering optimism and aspirational vision of humanity's future. In a decade often defined by social unrest, Cold War anxieties, and racial tensions, Gene Roddenberry's creation offered a starkly different narrative, a future where humanity had matured, where racial and gender equality were not just ideals, but lived realities. The USS Enterprise, a microcosm of this utopian future, showcased a multi-ethnic, multi-species crew working in harmony, driven by scientific discovery and a universal pursuit of knowledge. This wasn't merely wish fulfillment, it was a deliberate, powerful statement that transcended the escapism typical of science fiction. It painted a picture of humanity's potential, challenging viewers to imagine a world free from prejudice, war, and poverty, driven by a shared destiny to explore and understand. This hopeful blueprint for tomorrow, delivered week after week, was a radical act, providing a much-needed beacon of light in tumultuous times, and cementing Star Trek's place not just as entertainment, but as a cultural movement. The immediate draw, and the true engine of Star Trek's narrative brilliance, was its masterful ensemble cast and their electrifying chemistry. At the helm, William Shatner's Captain James T. Kirk was a force of nature, charismatic, daring, and fiercely principled, embodying the quintessential hero. Shatner injected Kirk with a blend of commanding authority, quick-witted improvisation, and moments of profound vulnerability, making him a dynamic and unforgettable leader. His delivery, often criticized for its unique cadences, was in fact a deliberate theatrical choice that imbued Kirk with a heightened sense of urgency and emotional resonance, making every pronouncement feel momentous. He was the cowboy in space, the moral arbiter, and the fiercely protective shepherd of his crew, making the tough calls with conviction and often a theatrical flourish that remains iconic. Opposite Kirk, in a relationship that defined the very soul of the series, stood Leonard Nimoy's Mr. Spock. Nimoy's portrayal of the half-Vulcan, half-human first officer was nothing short of revolutionary. Spock represented the epitome of logic, reason, and emotional suppression, yet Nimoy infused him with a subtle, aching humanity that made him profoundly compelling. His raised eyebrow, his dry wit, and his constant struggle to reconcile his Vulcan upbringing with his human emotions created a complex, layered character that resonated deeply with audiences. The enduring friendship and intellectual sparring between Kirk, Spock, and DeForest Kelley's Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy became the very heart of the show. McCoy, the irascible, emotionally driven chief medical officer, served as the passionate human counterpoint to Spock's cold logic, providing the vital third leg to the show's philosophical tripod. Kelley delivered Bones with a perfect blend of exasperated charm, moral outrage, and deep compassion, often acting as Kirk's conscience and the voice of humanity's flaws and strengths. The dynamic among these three, a constant philosophical debate played out through the lens of interstellar adventure, transcended mere character interaction. It was a microcosm of humanity's internal struggles. Beyond the big three, the USS Enterprise crew was a pioneering tapestry of diversity, each member contributing uniquely to the show's groundbreaking vision. Nichelle Nichols as Lieutenant Uhura shattered racial barriers, portraying a highly skilled communications officer who was integral to the ship's operations. Her presence was a powerful statement about racial equality, especially significant during the Civil Rights era. George Takei, as Hikaru Sulu, the Japanese-American helmsman, similarly broke ground, representing Asian Americans in a positive, heroic light. Walter Koenig, as Pavel Chekhov, the young Russian navigator, completed the bridge crew, adding a touch of Cold War détente and playful patriotism. And of course, James Doohan, as Montgomery Scotty Scott, the brilliant Scottish chief engineer, provided the crucial technical expertise and often comedic relief, always ready to deliver a passionate plea about the ship's engines. This ensemble wasn't just diverse for diversity's sake. Each character was a competent, respected professional, working in complete harmony, a bold and inspiring vision of a future free from prejudice. Their seamless collaboration and individual quirks created a relatable, aspirational team that felt like family. If you're captivated by shows where every character, from the captain to the engineer, contributes to a grander vision and feels like family, then you're truly warp-speeding to greatness. We love exploring the vibrant ensembles that make classic TV truly legendary. Engage. Hit that subscribe button and join our Starfleet of classic TV enthusiasts ready to explore more fascinating insights into television's most iconic crews. The narrative genius of Star Trek lay in its brilliant use of science fiction as a vehicle for allegorical social commentary. Each episode, often a self-contained moral fable, tackled complex contemporary issues, from racism and war to conformity, justice, and the very nature of good and evil, all disguised within alien planets, strange life forms, and interstellar conflicts. Episodes like Let That Be Your Last Battlefield directly addressed racial prejudice, depicting two aliens, one black on his right side and white on his left, the other the opposite, locked in an eternal, absurd conflict. The City on the Edge of Forever explored themes of destiny, sacrifice, and the fragility of history. A Taste of Armageddon was a chilling critique of automated warfare. This allegorical approach allowed the show to explore controversial topics that might have been deemed too sensitive for direct discussion on 1960s television, providing a platform for thoughtful debate and pushing societal boundaries under the guise of adventure. The show consistently asked profound questions about morality, ethics, and the human condition, making it intellectually stimulating alongside its thrilling action. The show's influence extended beyond its social commentary to its innovative special effects and iconic design, especially for its time. While modest by today's standards, the vibrant colors, the distinct look of the Enterprise, the transporter effect, and the various alien costumes pushed the boundaries of television production in the 1960s. The sound design, from the phaser blasts to the distinctive whoosh of the automatic doors, became instantly recognizable. The show's production designers created a visually cohesive and imaginative universe that, despite its limitations, felt vast and full of possibility. The Enterprise bridge, with its futuristic consoles and blinking lights, became an aspirational symbol of exploration. These elements were crucial in transporting viewers to new worlds, making the fantastical feel tangible and exciting, and solidifying the show's unique aesthetic identity that continues to inspire sci-fi design. Star Trek's original run was regrettably short, lasting only 3 seasons, yet its cultural impact and enduring legacy are nothing short of monumental. Despite struggling with ratings during its initial broadcast, particularly against more conventional programming, a fiercely dedicated fan base, fueled by a nascent awareness of its profound vision, successfully campaigned for its 3rd season. This early example of fan activism foreshadowed the show's future. Its syndication in the 1970s transformed it into a global phenomenon, finding a massive, appreciative audience who recognized its deeper philosophical and societal relevance. It spawned an entire franchise of subsequent television series, films, books, and merchandise, becoming one of the most successful and influential media properties of all time. More importantly, Star Trek inspired generations of scientists, astronauts, engineers, and thinkers, actively shaping the future it envisioned. It became a cultural touchstone for optimism, diversity, and intellectual curiosity, proving that even a show that failed in its initial run
could become a titan of popular culture and a potent force for aspirational change. It wasn't just a show, it was a promise, a philosophy, and a rallying cry for humanity's better angels. As we bring the USS Enterprise home from its 5-year mission, it's clear that Star Trek was far more than just a science fiction series. It was a courageous philosophical statement, a masterclass in ensemble acting, and a groundbreaking vehicle for social commentary. Its legacy is not just in its iconic imagery and thrilling adventures, but in its unwavering optimism and its enduring challenge to humanity to boldly go where no one has gone before, not just in space, but within ourselves, to build a better future.
If you've been captivated by this deep dive into the profound vision and enduring humanity of Star Trek, remember that the galaxy of classic television holds countless other stellar journeys waiting to be unveiled. We love exploring these iconic series that shape TV history and continue to inspire audiences. Don't warp out of here without a connection. Hit that subscribe button and join our Starfleet of classic TV enthusiasts ready to explore more timeless wonders. Now, by the infinite wisdom of Surak, I invite you to share your thoughts. What aspects of Star Trek's vision resonate most deeply with you? Which philosophical dilemma or character dynamic left the strongest impression? Do you have a favorite episode that perfectly encapsulates the show's core essence? Share your logical conclusions, emotional responses, and insights into the final frontier in the comment section below. Let's discuss why this classic continues to live long and prosper.